Hi guys, so I am back with a little project share. I just finished this journal, and this journal is for Julie. She wanted a soft cover, kind of Victorian type of journal, and so this is what I came up with. The paper collection I used is from, I believe it's Calico Collage, and it's the Soiree. I hope I'm saying that right. And there are also some bits and pieces in here from the old design shop. The vintage printable ephemera, I believe it's called. So, so what I've done here is I printed this sheet out twice, and then I fussy cut out some of the roses, the teapot, and I used my triple thick to add to the roses, kind of paper pieced it, and then I attached it to the same spot as it would be on the page. I stitched around, and then I added the German glass glitter, and then to the roses, and then I just went, the teapot doesn't have the glass glitter. I just wanted to give it that gloss. Same thing with the cake and the platter. And then I stitched all around where normally it would be paper pieced, you know, so it looks like a collage. So I like that. I hope you like it too, Julie. And then I have a seam binding bow, and I have some tea roses there, and same here, right there. And then for the spine, I have this pretty lace applique or flower applique, and then the back I left plain because I didn't want to cover that pretty fabric. And then the corners have gold metal corners, and then it closes with seam binding. And then I made a little tassel, easily removable, with it's just hanging there with a bow pin, and it has two little charms. One is a little rose, and then a little heart that says made with love. My friend Aaliyah sent this to me, and I love putting them on my journals. Thank you, Aaliyah. I really like using those. And it's just different fibers and laces and ribbons and seam binding and stuff. So, whoopsie, let's get right into it. Okay, so open it up, and I'm going to try to do this fast because I have two more journals, one for the shop and another custom order. So you open it up, and first thing is a little glassine envelope, and it just has notes, and everything has been stitched with onto coffee dye paper. Then you have a little applique, same applique on the spine here, but this time I put some little pink pearls. And then you have the ex libris stitched on with pink thread, and note from the bookmaker. Make sure I am where I'm supposed to be. I hope the lighting isn't so bad. This is past 8 o'clock. So have a crafty arena pocket here, and little butterfly, some trims, and this is from the old design shop. Love it. And go right in there. Guys, if you guys were to see how I'm recording, you guys would start laughing because I literally have one of the tripod legs in front of my mouth. It's crazy. And then this one. And then this flips up for more journaling. And then the lace that I used on this one is pretty wide, so I turned it into a pocket. I stitched it onto the page, stitched it in the middle, and then I used it as journaling cards. This paper collection is really cute. And then I have here, I fussy cut this out, and I have a little vintage playing card that my friend Aaliyah sent me. And this opens, it's an envelope and a big tag. And then here I went around it with the machine, and these are like little pink flowers. And this is from my stash. It's a thick postcard and it has a pretty flower, so I wanted to add that. This is from the kit itself. This is parchment paper. You have a doily, avocado dye paper. This is another glassine bag. I just turned it, flipped up the end, and it made a pocket. So you have more ephemera. These ephemera from the old design shop I did not back because it's small. Flip out. And this is lace and a flower applique. This is from the kit, and it's just hanging out with a paper clip. It says T, and I just took the tab and attached it to some eyelash trim and made it like a T, and just for extra journaling. It's so cute. So that hangs out on this page. Little applique flower that I stitched onto the page. I ran my vintage music sheet through the printer, and you can see flowers on. And this one is butterflies with some flowers. I used same of the fabric for the front cover and made pockets. So you have a large tag here, stitched all around. And avocado dye paper. Love that pink. This is a glassine bag that is backed with Pellon, and it's actually a napkin, nice and soft. This is a tag from the collection. It just goes in there. And then in this bag I made one of these little vintage envelopes. I love making these, and it is magnetized. It's actually 2 sheets of paper and lace sandwich in between, and then I just stitched all around it, and I used Edith Holden for it. And then I just put a little card in there, and then it's magnetized, so that goes in there. Here is one of those pages that you just open up for extra journaling. And it gives you that full sheet. And then you just write and close it back up. And it just goes in there. And I learned this with, I believe her name is Terry cherry wood, I believe. She had a tutorial on this. And then the back is a pocket. Here is a magnetic envelope. There's nothing in it. And in the back is another piece of ephemera. Tracing paper, Edith Holden. Another little stitched on flower. More parchment paper that's been coffee stained. And that happened because sometimes I coffee stain my paper on parchment paper and then it looks so pretty and I save it. More paper, and then here we have more tags. So we got that. This is a teapot and it's also a tuck. This is a nice little ribbon. I thought it went well, the colors with the collection. And I here made a booklet and I stitched it onto the page. Little side tuck with another tag. More vintage music sheet that I printed on some flowers. And here you got some birds. Some onion skin paper. Little applique there. Is this a tuck? No, that's glued down all the way. Tea makes everything better. Another little applique I stitched around. That's my sister in the back lurking. Here is another, it's so pretty.
But you love me.
I do love you. And that goes in there. And that flips down. A little doily with some fibers and a butterfly. And I shrunk down the page and I turned this one into a tag. And this is a flip up, flip down, some trim and applique, and I left it open and it holds a little tiny postcard. My beautiful pockets here, and you have more cards. Oh, this one is backed onto avocado type paper. Another doily. And this is a tip-in. Oh, I love this fabric. Look at how luscious and pretty it looks. So I have an applique there, and it's just so beautiful, but it's a little tip-in. And it's just for pretties. Here, another glass seam bag that I just folded up, and it holds two little tags. In there, and then here's another pocket, and these are open. If you want to put something behind the bag, you can do that as well. More onion skin paper. Here is another one of the teas, and you know, it has a little card in there. Here I took a craft bag. Well, it's one of those European style envelopes, and I turned it into, you know, I altered it, put a little tag in there for a little, you know, for extra journaling. And I just put gathered some ribbon and put some music paper that I printed a rose on, and a little rosette there, and then I made a little tiny envelope here, and I put a little tiny postcard there, and that just goes in there. And I have a little bit of lace down there. And here's the back of that music paper that I printed a rose on. Here's more ephemera, and that just goes in there. Here's the other side of that ribbon. Beautiful postcard. And more. Oh, isn't that beautiful? More little tabs. This teapot is open. You can use it as a tuck. Edith Holden. Tracing paper. This is a little tuck here, but it also opens for extra journaling. And then in the back is another tuck. And in here I have some ribbon, and there is another big card in there. And here is another glassine bag with another large tag. And more avocado dye paper with another little flower. And here is the other side of that fabric pocket. It is chunky, but you can take out ephemera if you want it skinnier. It's a spoon, and here is another. This one came out grungy, but it's that avocado dye paper. I just like it. It looks very old. Another ephemera piece. Some trim there. Another little flip down. And this is Edith Holden with some trim here, and in here there is a pocket. And that goes right in there. You are beautiful. I like that. It's so hard because this tripod is like right in front of me. It's crazy. And more tags. Journal in the back. Coffee dye paper. And here is another flip with some more spots to write. And this is the back with a little flower and crafty Irina pocket. Rick rack, vintage Rick rack, and little ephemera, and that is the back of the book. Chunky. I love it. It looks so pretty. I hope you like it, Julie. I hope I didn't miss anything that you wanted, and yeah, I think it came out cute, but what I think is not important. It's what you think about it. So I hope you really like it. So alright guys, that is that one, and I will be coming back with the other two, another custom order, and then one mishmash one for the shop. Alright guys, I'll be back. Thanks for watching.